The Driver, your source for the latest car news and reviews.
We're at the Canadian International Auto Show checking out the all-new Nissan Leaf. As you can see, it's been all redesigned for this year. And you can see the design is actually very modern and futuristic compared to the outgoing Leaf. Here we have dual projection beam headlamps and an LED strip that runs along the top. Here we have fog lights, a black design pattern that runs all the way from the bottom of the taillights to the bottom of the grille. So you have this cool piano black finish. Above the piano black finish that I mentioned, you have a translucent black looking grille. It might even be a dark blue just by how it's reflecting, but it looks really cool. And no doubt is unique. Here we have the cover for the charge port, and I'm just going to open that right now. So here we have the charge port. As you can see, you have two doors, and it comes with level 1 and level 2 charging, I believe. Here we have the wheels. This one's equipped with 17-inch wheels. This one has a nice metallic finish as well as dark gray accents along the side of the metallic finish. On the mirror you have turn signals as well as Nissan's 360 cameras. Essentially shows you where on the road you are. As we step inside, it's actually pretty spacious in here. As you can see, you have an infotainment system here. Unfortunately, I'm not able to turn it on because it says key not detected, or no key detected rather. So we'll have to see in future reviews what that looks like when it's on. But overall, it's really cool in here. You have an electric shifter, but again, this is a gearless car, so it's not exactly a shifter. And then an electronic parking brake button in the middle, and this one essentially shifts this way, which is actually really cool. You have parking brake here. So yeah, sorry, this is a parking brake, and this is essentially the P to keep your car still. Here you have eco mode and the e-pedal toggle switch, which basically enables or disables the e-pedal function of the car. Here you have an electronic gauge cluster with a speedometer, and here are the buttons on the door for the windows. Pretty solid feeling, comparable to all other Nissan products actually. Perforated seats. You have blue stitching that runs inside the seat, as well as suede accents along the edges. There's no sunroof on this model. I don't think the Leaf actually comes with any sunroof, but a lot of electric cars don't actually come with any sunroof at all. And as we step inside, as we get to the back, you'll notice that we have Nissan's design, the black gloss design, stretching all the way from the front through the roof, all the way to the back of the car. And even on the sides, you have a lot of this black, piano black finish that stretches. So this actually looks really good, and the white color that we have here, the white against the black, looks amazing. On the taillights, you have pretty Nissan-looking taillights, to be honest. We've seen these taillights on initially on the Murano when it came out a few years back, but we're also seeing it on the Nissan Kicks. As I open the trunk, here you have 60/40 split seats, and you have actually pretty spacious trunk back here. I'm just noticing that, just because I was hoping that it's an electric car, so it might have a lot less trunk space than the traditional car, but there's actually quite a bit of space here because this is actually a very deep trunk. That Bose bar over here, it's actually solid. It doesn't move. You can't move it, but it's essentially the Bose acoustic wave system, which might be good for, you know, providing some decent sound, but as you can see, it takes up a little bit of trunk space. As we get to the back, it's actually pretty spacious back here, and I like how the rear seats are slightly higher than the front seats, allowing you to get a good vista while you're driving, even though the driver's seat might be blocking you. Perhaps because you are sitting on the battery, but I really like the position of the seats back here. There's no rear air conditioning vents, but then again, this is a small car, so I'm not exactly expecting that. I was just hoping that it's an electric, so it might have a bit more premium features than the standard gasoline vehicles that Nissan has. But you do have rear heated seats, which is actually uniquely, the buttons are uniquely positioned on the front seat itself. Haven't seen that before. The Nissan Leaf is estimated to give you around 242 kilometers per full charge, which is actually really decent for a vehicle of this size. This has been a look at the all-new Nissan Leaf at the Canadian International Auto Show.
For the latest car news and reviews, go to www.thedriver.ca